Vikings. Today is May 1st, and we are following a Day 3 schedule.
Welcome back from spring break, and we hope everyone had a great vacation.
We are in the home stretch of the school year and still have some exciting stories to tell you.
Let's kick it off with some of the exciting stuff that WHS community has planned for the spring season.
The Drama Society is producing one last show before the end of the school year called Junnie B Jones on May 8th and 9th.
Here we have Wake Up Winthrop and Drama Society's stars James to give us a preview of how Drama Society feels as their last show of the school season is about to hit the stage.
Hi, I'm James at Wake Up Winthrop, and today we're going to take a look at the current show that the Winthrop High School Drama Society is putting on, Junnie B Jones is Not a Crook. Now, the show will be performed Friday and Saturday, May 8th and 9th, at 7 p.m. and 2 p.m. respectively. And today, we're going to take a closer look at what goes on behind the scenes to find out what goes into the making of such a brilliant production. Each year, the Winthrop High School Drama Society puts on one final show of the year in the spring. These shows are typically more lighthearted and fun, and are often comedies, or, in the case of this year, children's theater. This year, the show is Junnie B Jones is Not a Crook, based off the children's book of the same name. Tickets can be purchased for $10 at the website on screen now. Today, we will be interviewing various members of the cast and crew to learn more about the show and why you should go see it.
Hi, I'm Jillian, and I play Junnie B Jones in our spring production of Junnie B Jones is Not a Crook.
Hi, my name's Ella, and I am the stage manager, and I also play Pink Fluffy Girl.
Hi, my name is Chelsea, and I play Lucille in Junnie B Jones, one of Junnie B's friends.
I would say my favorite part is just going to all the rehearsals, and the play itself is just a lot of fun because you get to act like children, so we're getting very creative. And the play itself is just very upbeat and lighthearted, and it's just been a lot of fun.
My favorite part of the show is I think that it's just a really fun show. It's also my first time being stage manager, so I'm really excited to be doing that. It's also my first time being in cast, so I'm also very excited to be doing all that, and combining the two of those has been a lot of fun.
My favorite part of the show is definitely just the people, getting to spend time with all my castmates and with Miss Glenda. I can't believe it's already my last show with the Drama Society, so just getting to spend time with everyone has definitely been my favorite part.
The most challenging part of the show from a crew perspective has been working around the middle school rehearsal times. It's been a little crazy with that, but it's still we're getting it done and it's good. And from a cast perspective, it's trying to act like a kid and act like a 5-year-old, because that's just very hard to do, but it's fun.
I would say the most challenging part is definitely the lines, because first of all, there's a lot of them, and second of all, it's intended to reflect the dialect of a child, so there are some grammatical errors and just a lot of repetition, and it's a little bit difficult to memorize, but we're getting there.
The most challenging aspect of the show, and arguably also the most fun, is the fact that most characters, including myself, are 5 years old. We're pretty much all playing kindergartners, so that's been pretty difficult, trying to kind of get into the mindset of a very young kid in the way I deliver my lines and how I move my body. That's been pretty challenging, but again, at the same time, very fun.
I think people should definitely come because it's a very fun and upbeat, lighthearted play, and I think it would be really nice if people came and supported the Winthrop High School Drama Society.
I think people should come see the show because it's a really fun show. The cast and crew have been working really hard on it. The set is really, really fun, and I know the cast has been working really hard, and it's going to be a great and really fun show.
I think people should come see Junnie B Jones because I think it's just the perfect way to close out the school year. It's such a lighthearted and fun show. It is no doubt to make you smile, and this is also the class of 2026's last ever Winthrop High School Drama Society show, so definitely come and watch.
Well, that's all from me here. Cast and crew, be sure to keep up the good work going into Tech Week, and everyone else, be sure to come next week, Friday and Saturday, to support the Winthrop High School Drama Society. Now, back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, James, and good luck to the Drama Society. Make sure to get your tickets online for $10. The show is May 8th at 7 p.m. and May 9th at 2 p.m.
There have been a lot of exciting sports events too. Our spring sports teams are halfway through their season, and we wanted to catch up and see how the track team is doing and find out who is leading the pack.
Here's Clark and Ella to give us more information on how their season is going.
Hi, I'm Ella with Wake Up Winthrop, and today we're going to be taking a closer look into the track team as their season has started. The track team is led by senior captains Liam Nadarino and Liam Kenner, junior Thomas D'Amico, and sophomore Haley DeMarco. They have many other strong athletes, such as freshmen Owen Hardy and Elvis Paul, both competing in the 1 mile and 4x400 meter, and freshman Raya competing in the long jump and 4x100 meter, as well as the 100 meter. As the season has progressed, the team has improved after every single meet of hamstring and furthering their running skills. We would like to say a huge congratulations to junior captain Thomas D'Amico for breaking the school's record for the 400 meter hurdles after 11 years. A truly incredible record that many did not have believed breaking was possible. The team has their next meet on Tuesday, May 5th versus a strong opponent Marblehead. Until then, the team will continue their preparations where they hope to make it. The team has their next meet on Tuesday, May 5th versus a strong opponent Marblehead. Until then, the team will continue their preparations where they hope to make it. We caught up with senior captain Liam Nadarino, junior captain Thomas D'Amico, and sophomore Haley DeMarco to hear more about their hopes and goals for the rest of the season.
This season, it's been okay. We beat Saugus, but against other teams, we haven't done that good. But honestly, we're just looking for PRs. We're not trying to be any team. We're just trying to set personal goals for ourselves.
So the team's doing pretty well so far. We beat Saugus by a decent amount, and we're just really looking to improve throughout the season and try to make states for all of us.
I think the season's been going really good so far. We've had some great meets with a lot of people PRing and we have had the boys win a few, so it's been great.
Some of our classmen that stepped up are Golf, Durham, Joey Spinelli. They're working hard in practice, and it really shows in the meets.
Underclassmen that have stepped up are Elvis Paula and Owen Hardy. They've really worked hard and really pushed all of us, and they're probably going to make states, so it's looking good for them.
One person who's really stepped up is Raya. She's been doing super good, and so has Ewa. They've both been really helpful with the Instagram and just doing really good and getting points in meets.
So my poster goals for triple jump, I'm hoping to get 39 meets. That's my main goal. For 400, I hope to get sub 60. That's my first time doing it this year, but I'm hoping to do that. And for the 4x4, I'm hoping for the entire team to get under 4 minutes.
My goals are to make states in the 400 hurdles, 400 meter dash, and the triple jump, and as of now, it's looking good. And I really want to take as many of my teammates as I can to states with me.
My goal for the season is I would love to make states. That'd be super cool as a sophomore. And my goal for the team would be probably to just raise more money because we haven't been doing many fundraisers. So we have a bake sale and we have a percent night tonight.
That's all from us today. Good luck to the track team with the rest of their season. Back to you guys in the studio.
PRs.
Speaking of May 5th is Teacher Appreciation Day.
We want to show our appreciation to all the WHS staff by going around to ask students who they appreciate for all the amazing work the teachers do for the students at Winthrop.
Here's Eman and Grace to show our appreciation towards the WHS staff members.
Hi, I'm Grace. Teacher Appreciation Week is coming up, and we're going to see which teachers students appreciate most and why.
Teacher Appreciation Week is a time each year where we get to recognize our teachers' hard work and dedication to WHS. Our teachers make sure we are all successful and push to do our best. They don't just teach us, they build connections with their students and set us up for our future success. WHS is lucky to have teachers who are involved in all of the events from Wake Up Winthrop, facilitating some amazing clubs to coaching our sports teams. Our educators prepare us for the future through challenging and engaging lessons, mentor students through difficult times, and encourage them to grow into upstanding and productive young adults. This week is a chance to say thank you to the teachers that we appreciate and have impacted us. We went around WHS to ask students who they appreciate most.
I appreciate Miss Alabaku because she makes me understand accelerated geometry.
I appreciate Ms. Koski and Ms. Dorso for being such great student council advisors.
And we appreciate Mr. Lambert for putting up with us during chem.
I appreciate Miss C because she's really nice to me.
I appreciate Mr. Lambert because he always helps me get better. And I appreciate Miss Gallagher because she's always so nice. And yeah.
I appreciate Mr. Cross because he does a lot for me.
Teachers that I appreciate is Mr. Walton and Hotsy because Hotsy's always there for me and Mr. Walton is also always there for me.
I appreciate Miss Lewis because she's so kind to us and always helps us out and wants us to do better in her class.
I appreciate Mr. Dixon because he has a very interesting class and I like the stories he tells to teach us stuff.
I appreciate Miss Canoyer because she's very kind and understanding.
I appreciate Miss McKinnon because she is always super kind and nice. I appreciate Miss Delicato for helping us prepare for college and the real world.
I appreciate Miss Torgy because she's a good teacher and she lets me charge my phone.
I appreciate Miss Jones because she's really nice and she's like family.
I appreciate Mr. Dower because he always makes class fun and he makes class enjoyable.
I appreciate Miss McKinnon because she's just so awesome.
I appreciate Miss Jones because she's really nice, and I appreciate Miss Torgy because her classes are really fun.
I appreciate Miss C because she listens to all of our drama and she's just a really great teacher.
We appreciate Miss McKinnon because she's so kind.
I appreciate Mr. Brett Davis and Miss Lewis. They wrote my letters of rec for a reason. They're goats.
First, I just want to shout out Mr. Davis's AP Biology class. Appreciate him. Also, big shout out to Miss Lewis. She was a great pre-calc and stats teacher and also stepping up for these last 2 years to be our class advisor.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
A teacher we appreciate most is Miss McKinnon because she's always there for us.
A teacher I appreciate is Mr. Walden. I've taken him for 3 years. He's been a great guy. Really no classwork, just a bunch of quizzes, don't really study, but he's just a great guy all around. You should take his class.
Miss C because she's a great English teacher.
I appreciate Miss McKinnon because she's always there to chat when I want.
I appreciate Mr. Walton because he's very lenient with his grading and helps me a lot.
Thank you to all the teachers at WHS. Your work doesn't go unnoticed. Back to Sophia and Brianna in the studio.
Speaking of teachers, I know a few teachers who always say the same thing over and over again.
Me too. Mr. Walton always says this will be the easiest test all year when it's the hardest.
Here's Edward and Chris to share some more quotes from the WHS staff members or some favorite memories of our teachers this year.
Hi, I'm Chris from Wake Up Winthrop, and today we're going to be interviewing students to figure out their favorite teacher quotes and moments from this past year. In the past, various teachers have been known for having some iconic quotes and moments. These have been embedded into the culture of Winthrop High School and stick with some of us long past high school. Teachers like Mr. Walton, Mr. Tarantino, and even some teachers from the past have some hilarious sayings and memories. They often capture the personality of each teacher, making their classes more memorable and engaging for students. Even after graduation, many students can still recall these, showing how much of an impact they had. There is also a lot of instances and moments through the course of students' time here that stood out to them. Moments that feel special and are memorable for them. Today, we're going to be interviewing students and staff on their favorite teacher quotes and moments from their time at WHS.
My favorite moment was probably me and the guys watching like a movie in Mr. Dower's class on the day before break. Those days are always pretty fun.
The best quote I've received was from Mr. Delicato. It was to stay true to yourself and don't let anybody change you for who you are, because you know, throughout high school you're gonna go through a lot of phases. You're gonna meet a lot of different people. You're gonna meet different types of friend groups, and you know, some people are gonna try and change you, try and make you do things that you don't want to do. But always stay true to yourself and know what to do.
Probably Mr. Walton saying every test is gonna be the easiest test this year.
My favorite quote from Mr. Donnelly is when he starts up the day and he's like, alrighty, good morning.
My favorite moment is dancing with Miss Tikas in her class.
My favorite teacher's quote is when Mr. Tarantino says, "Do you want fries with that?"
I like when Mr. T says, "We got a lot to do and not a lot of time." Mr. Crombie always says, "If your phone's out, make sure you put them away." I just like Mr. Loomis's laugh, like just his loud, very loud, echoing laugh.
My favorite teacher quote is when Mr. Walton says, "This could be the easiest test all year."
My favorite is when the C says, "Michael, come on," and then it makes me walk in.
My favorite moment was having a good time in Miss Lewis's stats class. She's preparing for the AP exam. We're all gonna get 5s.
I love when Cadigan tells me I'm doing a good job in gym class.
My favorite moment with a teacher is spilling the tea with Mr. Kennedy.
Our favorite quote from a teacher is Mr. Demers, "Happy freaking Friday." Our favorite quote is from Mr. Walton, "This is the easiest test you'll take all year."
My favorite moment in our classroom is probably when in Miss Jones' biology we got to do this experiment where we could see who could put their hand in the water the longest. And I got to like a minute and then she told me to take my hand out. So yeah.
I like that in Senior's class he extends it and we don't do work when we're supposed to. We just talk about life and stuff.
When Miss Jones helped me with my work,
Alright, one of my favorite quotes from a teacher of all time, actually, it's Mr. Perrin, the GOAT. He used to say reel it in, and you know, it really inspired me to just work harder. It meant a lot to me in the moment, and yeah.
I think my favorite moment from a teacher is when Mr. Parsons ran and almost missed the ferry because he wanted to try apparently the best ice cream, and he was kind of disappointed, and we almost didn't come back to Winthrop, so it's pretty funny.
Thank you to the educators for all their quotes and moments. Now back to Brianna and Sophia in the studio.
Thank you to all our teachers. We truly appreciate all you do for the students and community of Winthrop High School.
Make sure to tell your teachers who have influenced your life how much you appreciate their efforts.
I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Stacy for all she has done for me.
I want to give a huge thank you to Miss C for all she has done for me. That's all we have for you guys this week. And remember, roll Vikes!